That's a little crazy.
They hit 21 out of 34 foul shots. Star Markham and Julia Balk both had 22 points in that game for Russell County. So they're actually coming off a loss to the number 5 team in the state. Barren County's coming off a 5-point loss to the 6th best team in the state. So we'll see how it all matches up.
Watch it go compete.
Yep. 10 minutes away from tip-off. Barren County Trojanettes, Russell County Lady Lakers here on senior night. We've only got one more home game to go, and that is next Tuesday night against Metcalfe County. Of course, Friday night, we're on the road at Cumberland County, and the boys are going to play first on Friday night at Cumberland County, with the girls getting the marquee game because it's homecoming at Cumberland County on Friday night. So there you go. More of the Zaxby's pregame report when we come back after this break. And always remember, if you find a vehicle on DonFranklinAuto.com, Don Franklin will then bring that vehicle to Glasgow and let you experience the Don Franklin difference. This is Barren County High Basketball, presented by Don Franklin Auto Glasgow on 103.7 Nash Icon. Russell County averages 53.8 points a game. They give up 47, and they shoot almost 41% from the field. They've hit 90 three-point shots this year, shooting at 29.1%. And from the foul line, they shoot 64.1% as a team. And on rebounds, averaging about 31 rebounds a game. The Trojanettes are averaging 60 points a game, giving up 47.4, and shooting 41.3% from the field. Hit 133 three-point shots this year at 32.2%, 64.2% from the foul line, averaging 27.5 rebounds a game. Looking at tonight's area schedule, brought to you by NHC Healthcare Glasgow, caring in a better way day by day. Lots of games tonight, several doubleheaders. Caverna at Campbellsville, Greenwood at Logan County, Glasgow's at Metcalfe County, Cumberland County's at Monroe County. District doubleheader tonight, South Warren is at Warren East. And then we have some single games on the schedule tonight. Taylor County at Clinton County Girls, Todd Central Girls at Hopkinsville, Russellville Girls at University Heights, Clinton County Boys at McCreary Central, Bowling Green Boys at Owensboro, and the Edmonson County Boys are at Russellville tonight. And looking at the rankings, came out today in the Bowling Green Daily News prep poll. On the girls' side, Bowling Green remained the number 1 team, Barren County 2, Russell County 3, Glasgow 4, Warren East 5, South Warren 6, Logan County 7, Greenwood 8, Russellville 9, Warren Central at number 10. And so that's the latest on the Bowling Green Daily News Prep poll. On the Dave Cantrell ratings, Bowling Green, Barren County, Glasgow, South Warren, and Warren East, the top 5. Second 5, Russell County, Greenwood, Logan County, Warren Central, and Allen County, Scottsville. So
the computer doesn't give any favor to Russell County whatsoever, does it?
No.
When he doesn't put them in the top 5. So maybe a little disrespect to their 20 wins, but that also speaks a little bit to their schedule outside of those couple of top 10 teams that they played. The schedule lacks just a little bit as far as strength of it.
And we'll take a look at tonight's starting lineups. They're brought to you by SCRTC. Get things started with SCRTC's fast and reliable internet speeds today. Brett Blankenship, his first season at Russell County as head coach. He'll start Star Markham, a 5'8 junior, averaging 15 points and just over 9 rebounds a game. Julia Balt, a 5'6 junior, 13.7 points, 4.2 rebounds. Cheyenne Elkins is a 5'3 senior, 10.8 points a game. Hannah Yates, a 5'10 freshman, 6.2 points, 5.1 rebounds. And Sophie Scherer, 5'8 sophomore, averaging 5.7 points and 5.7 rebounds a game. There's only 2 seniors on this Russell County ball club. That's Elkins and Maddie McCreary, who comes off the bench.
I mean, stats-wise, they've got a pretty solid roster. The Markham girl almost averages a double-double. She 15 a game and right at 10 rebounds. So, like I said, they've got the length. They've got what passes the look test. They look pretty focused in warm-up. So, kind of like Greenwood beating us the other night. It's kind of the Kentucky analogy. Everybody gets up to play Kentucky because they're Kentucky. Well, our girls program has kind of gotten back to where everybody gets up to play Barren County's girls because they're one of the 2 best teams in the region. It's us and Bowling Green right now that everybody wants to beat. So Russell County is definitely coming in here, maybe seeing that ranking, the 6th in the ranking, coming in knowing that they have an opportunity to increase the regional visibility since they play so many teams in the 12th region with a win tonight.
Starting lineup for the Barren County Trojanettes under 4th-year head coach Piper Lindsay. Her assistant coaches are Scott Chapman and Chad Withrow. Katie Murphy, 5'5", 8th grader, averaging 3.4 points a game. Elizabeth Bertram, 5'7", senior, averaging 20.3 a game. Still the leading scorer in the 4th region. Raven Ennis, a 5'9", sophomore, 11.5 points, 5.3 rebounds. Carly Delk, 5'9", senior, 7.2 points, 5.3 rebounds. And Eve Jackson, a 5'9", senior, that averages 6.3 points a game for the Trojanettes. And, of course, it is senior night, and all the senior winter sports athletes and cheerleaders and band members and dance team members, and I'm not sure who else, but we'll all be recognized in between games. And, of course, we'll have that on the air for you as well. So that's your starting lineups brought to you by SCRTC. We'll have our Farmers RACC Jackie Browning Memorial Opening Tip-Off. And first quarter of action sponsored by South Central Bank. Small enough to know you, big enough to help. The officials for tonight's games are Tony Franklin, Doug Gott, and Mike Goodson. Remind you're listening to our broadcast coverage on 103.7 Nash Icon, WHHT-FM, Cave City, Glasgow, and online at 104thescore.com and also on BCHS Live tonight. As we wind down the season, only 2 weeks left of the regular season. coming in.
No more
Barren County High.
Friday games for us this year. It's just 2 home Tuesday
That's
games.
right.
So you're going to have to get out in the middle of the week if you want an opportunity to see the Trojans and Trojanettes to finish the year.
That is true. We'll come back with a tip-off of our first game, the Trojanettes and the Lady Lakers. After we take this time out, this is Barren County High basketball presented by Don Franklin Auto Glasgow on 103.7 Nash Icon.
Our very own honor unit with JROTC. Members of our color guard are Cadet Staff Sergeant Caden Davis, Cadet Captain Riley Thomas, Cadet Captain John L. Moore, and Cadet First Sergeant Trenton Spears. Playing our national anthem this evening is our very own Barren County High School pep band under the direction of Dr. Kim Crowder.
Present. Arm.
Barren County Trojanettes. And now introducing for the Lady Lakers. Starting at one guard, number 22.
Back here as we get set for the first game of our doubleheader tonight, the Barren County Trojanettes and the Russell County Lady Lakers. Lady Lakers in navy blue uniforms tonight. White numbers and letters outlined in red. Bench down to our right, Barren County Trojanettes to our left, and the home white with burgundy and gold numbers and lettering. Not the crowd we had the other night when Glasgow was in the building.
That's what happens on a Tuesday night. Even though it's senior night, you'll expect to see a few more come in throughout the night for that in between games, but not very many nights you get that many.
In the starters for Russell County, Markham, Ball, Elkins, Yates, and Scherer. And for the Trojanettes, Murphy, Bertram, Ennis, Delk, and Jackson. Trojanettes moving left to right here in the first half. And Russell County coming right to left. As Russell County has Markham in the jump circle. As Piper Lindsay gathers her starting five one more time. And they'll head out there. Coming up at halftime, we'll talk with Erica DeVore, the principal at Eastern Elementary. In our first game tonight, Olivia Dooley, who's the assistant principal at Barren County Middle School, filling in for Principal Stacy Thomas, who's under weather tonight for the second game. Tony Franklin will toss it up. Raven Ennis in the jump circle for the Trojanettes, and Russell County will control it as Balt will set things up. Ball angles off to the right side against Murphy. She looks, now bounces it out top now to Elkins. Elkins around the top of the perimeter against Eve Jackson. She backs off of her. Now Elkins angles off right, and now threw it in the corner. Actually a bounce pass in the corner. Nobody over there. Turnover by Russell, unforced.
Cut in the wrong way. Threw it in the corner one way, and the player was going the other. Not a good start for Russell County, who usually runs great offense.
Katie Murphy in the corner. Jackson on the left-hand side. Comes out to the top of the key or over the right side. Gives it to Bertram. Bertram cuts back right. Steps back. Shoots the three ball. It's coming off the rim. Rebound in there by Scherer for Russell County. Gets rid of the basketball to Balt. Balt takes it down the right sideline. Now looks back out front. They swing it around the perimeter over to Markham. And now with it is Yates. Or excuse me, that is Elkins. Elkins with the basketball. She'll fire it up from 12 on the left side. Air ball. Carly Delk gets it, gives it to Murphy. As Murphy will work it up court for the Trojanettes. Sends it down the baseline. Jackson. County, that's Scherer throwing it cross court over to Markham. Markham penetrating in the lane. May have got pushed off there. Bertram went sailing down the lane, but no whistle there. So here's Russell County keeping control of the basketball. Balt over to Elkins. Left side is Scherer. Back out top now to Markham. Markham wants to drive, throws it back out. Ball hits somebody's foot. It's rolling back into the back court. Scooped up off the floor by Murphy. Gives to Jackson. Back to Murphy. Bounce pass across the lane. Ennis almost lost the handle. Murphy out of the corner for three. Knocks it down.
Katie deserved to get that one. It went off her foot, and she chased it down. Beat Balt to the basketball to make that play happen.
So Peoples bank three, and a ball knocked away by Ennis. They trapped her in the corner. That was Elkins. She had nowhere to go. 2 minutes gone here in the quarter. Barren County with a 3-0 lead. And Barren County with full court pressure. And Russell County having some trouble with it. Ball's deflected. Murphy gives it over to Bertram. 15, got it.
Ball tried to throw it right through her hands. Not sure what she was doing, but we'll get the points.
5-0 Trojanettes. Here's Markham. Throwing it back over now to Balt. Balt gets it across the line. Now she's in a trap, needs some help, bounces it off in there to, I believe that was Markham. Missed the shot. Offensive rebound by Scherer. Out to Elkins. Elkins to the left side. Back to Scherer out of the corner. Shot is in and out. And battle for the rebound. Taken in there by Carly Delk. She gives it to Ennis. Up court it goes to Bertram on the left side. Now Bertram, a little hesitation move. Throws it. Oh, bad pass is picked off. They got right in front of Delk. Picked off the pass. That was Balt. Balt crossover move. Left side puts it up. No good. And rebound to Carly Delk. Ennis down the court. Jackson, little ball fake. Puts it up and in. Barren County jumping out to a 7-0 lead. 3 minutes gone here in the opening quarter. Timeout by the Lady Lakers.
Well, Russell County's actually done a pretty good job rebounding and pushing the basketball, but our defense has not allowed them to get very many good looks, and we're actually the ones getting the looks in transition. Quick possession. Katie knocking down the three off the turnovers, so excellent start for us. Not quite 3 minutes into the basketball game.
Yep. Katie Murphy hit the Peoples Bank three. Bertram and Jackson both with 2-point baskets. Start the game 7-0.
You like the distribution of the scoring already. 3 different buckets by 3 different kids.
And Russell County's basketball. Full court pressure by the Trojanettes. Markham gets the ball in play. Down a trap. Bounces back to Markham. Gives it over now to Elkins and goes down the court. Here's a shot put up, no good. That was number 34, Yates, that missed the shot. Barren County back the other way. Bertram with the basketball on the left side. Gives it off to Ennis, halfway to the corner. Now she'll circle out with it, bounces it out to Murphy. Murphy goes right side to Jackson. Now Jackson had it smacked out of her hands, chased it down, gives it back out Almost to midcourt to Bertram. Left side it goes to Murphy. Now Murphy sends it top to Ennis. Right side it goes to Bertram. Back out to Jackson. Jackson trying to penetrate. Kicks it back over to Ennis for three. It is no good. In and out. And offensive rebound going to the floor and out of bounds. They say Bertram was on the end line. And so Russell County will get the basketball. Macy Lockhart, 5'9" freshman, averaging just under 5 points a game, checks into the Trojanette lineup. As the ball comes into play, they trying to break the pressure here. Murphy putting pressure on in the backcourt. They get it across the line. They sling it diagonally. Here's a shot put up by Yates, no good. Gets it on rebound, puts it back up, no good again. Murphy with a rebound for the Trojanettes. Two wide open shots for Yates. Murphy to the left elbow, throws over to Bertram. Left wing three, bottom.
Little stutter step, left her defender, giving her a wide open three. Russell County's thrown over us on the press, but missed three open layups.
Trying to come up the near sideline, stolen away by Murphy. Throws it off over to Lockhart. Lockhart will send it over to Jackson. Wide open three in the air, no good. Battle for the rebound. Carly Delk throws it back over to Lockhart. Missed the shot, and then the rebound is pulled down by Russell County. Markham. Right side, here's Balt in the corner to Yates. Back out to Balt. Now Balt trying to make a move on Lockhart. Backs away. 3:15 to play in the quarter. Barren County with a 10-0 lead. Balt gives it over to Markham. Markham crossover to Balt once again on the right wing. Balt on the dribble. Sends it back out now to Elkins. Just under 3 minutes to play here in the quarter. Balt with it in the right corner for Russell County. Sends it out to Yates, top of the circle. Scherer down the corner to Elkins. Elkins, that ball went off the leg of somebody. Ball gets loose on the floor, and it should be Barron's ball.
Entering the Lady Laker lineup, number 5.
Malia Preston, a 6-foot freshman, checks into the Russell County lineup. Barren County's ball, 2:39 left in the quarter, leading 10-0. Murphy out of the right side, cuts back left, gives it to Lockhart. Lockhart hands it off to Bertram. Now Bertram putting down the dribble. Hands it to Jackson. Out top, now Murphy. Back out to Lockhart. Left side, Jackson pulls the trigger for three. Swish!
She caught in a bad position on that last three she shot. She didn't have her feet set, and it was a little off. That one, she had her feet set, ready to go, and it looked good all the way.
3 of the 5 baskets from behind the arc for Barren County here in the first quarter. It's 13-0.
Carly, back up, Bill. Carly, back. You're fine, right there.
The press is on by Barren County. Ball comes into Elkins. She gives it now to Balt. Back over to Elkins. Elkins slings it left side. His Markham is going to be called for steps. Try to shake and bake a little bit and call for a traveling violation. Barren County will get it with 2:01 to play here in the quarter, leading 13-0.
She shaked herself right into a walk call when she really didn't have to make a move. She had the whole left side of the floor to do a layup.
Katie Murphy brings it into the front court for the Trojanettes. Gets a screen from Lockhart, drives right. Now, I don't know what happened there, but just threw it right in the hands of Russell County. Got down too low underneath on the baseline, and Balt spin move up with the left hand, and it hangs and came off the rim. But we got a foul call to the Trojanettes.
You don't see that one come out very often. Usually that bounces, and stays. That one bounced and came off the rim.
Katie Murphy's first foul. That's first foul of the Trojanettes here in the ball game. And the free throw is up. It's good for Balt. Balt's a 75% foul shooter on the year. Their first point of the ball game at the minute 38 mark of the first quarter. And here's Balt putting it in the air and good again. 13-2, Trojanettes. Bertram with the basketball. Gives it out to Ennis. Ennis sends it to Delk. Left elbow. Her shot short off the front of the rim. Rebound in there by Balt for Russell County. Outlet pass comes to Elkins. Elkins up the right side. Stops and looks and gives it back to Balt. Balt gives it in there to Markham. Over it goes to Elkins. Elkins penetrating in the lane, puts up the shot. It's no good. Battle for the rebound, and Jackson out there with it for the Trojanettes, and a foul called on Scherer.
Had away with a walk penetrating in, but they still weren't able to hit a field goal.
In the ball game for Barren County, number 25, Taylor Harlow, 5'9" freshman. She'll come in for Carly Delk with 1:06 to play here in the first quarter.
Carly had a good quarter. She had a wide open 15-footer, and that's a shot that I actually like her taking. It just didn't get in. That spreads out the offense a little bit when she's able to make shots.
Ennis, left side to Harlow. Now feeds it down to Jackson. Can't shoot. Turns, throws it back out to Ennis from 19 feet. Good. Raven Ennis getting her first 2 points tonight, 15-2. Here's Scherer in traffic, throws it up. Oh, a foul.
Eve stays on her feet. She doesn't get called for the foul. Instead, she got sucked into going for the ball fake.
Sophie Scherer, 62% foul shooter for Russell County on the year. First one on the way, and it rims good. 38.3 seconds to play here in the quarter. It's 15-3 Barren, and Russell County's points have come from the free throw line. Second shot for Scherer on the way, got that one. 15-4, Barren County, 37 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Ennis with the basketball for the Trojanettes, sends it right over to Jackson. Eve Jackson out top to Taylor Harlow. Now looking inside, can't find Ennis, gives to Bertram on the left wing. Now Bertram circles out to the top of the key, goes back to the right side, over to Harlow. Ball knocked away, trying to go to Ennis. And here's Balt with it, driving to the basket, puts it up. It is no good. Tried to draw the foul there, put up and in by Scherer. 7 seconds to go. It's 15-6, and there's a pass thrown away.
Threw it way in front of Elizabeth. She wasn't sprinting down the floor. She was just jogging, and she couldn't catch up to it.
Russell County's basketball comes into Ball. 3 seconds. 2. Mid-court shot going up off the left side of the backboard. That's the end of the first quarter. After one, it's Barren County 15, Russell County 6. We'll be back after this break. This is Barren County High Basketball, presented by Don Franklin Auto Glasgow on 103.7 Nash Icon. Barren County's basketball to start the second quarter. Here's Bertram on the right baseline, backs away to the corner. Now bounces it out to Ennis. Ennis gives it out to Murphy now. Now Murphy, bounce pass over to Ennis, right side of the circle. Bounce pass over to Delk, the left side of the circle. Back out to Lockhart. Lockhart swings it back over to Bertram. Can't shoot the three. Being defended by Elkins. Now gives it to Murphy. Murphy looking inside. Now picks up her dribble. Somebody's got to come help. They give it to Lockhart deep on the right side. Lockhart back out top to Ennis. Ennis back over in the corner to Lockhart on the right side. Ball knocked away. Try to go back to Murphy. Turnover. Balt's got it for Russell County. Curls out to the wing. Now gives it to Markham. Now to Elkins. Elkins back over now to Balt. Balt shoots over Ennis. The long one is no good. It's rimming out of there. Delk with another rebound for the Trojanettes. Hands it off to Bertram.
That's Carly's sixth rebound already tonight.
And now Bertram Cuts back to the left side. Steps back. Wants to shoot the three, but can't. Gives it to Murphy in the right corner. She'll circle out. Gives it to Ennis. Top of the key three. Bingo.
That's our fourth.
Yep. Another People's Bank three for Raven Ennis. 4 different Trojanettes have scored 3-point shots here in the first half. Barren County 18, Russell County 6. Balt with a basketball for the Lady Lakers. Angles off to the right side. Now looks down low. Posted in there. Markham turns, hits the side of the backboard. Ennis trying to grab the ball away from everybody. She's bringing it up court for the Trojanettes. Ennis cuts back left, flips up the shot, no good. Rebound in there by Preston for Russell County. Here's Scherer into the front court. Goes over to Elkins. Now Balt with it on the right wing. Balt sends to Markham. She'll try it from 17. No. And Delk with another rebound. Ahead up to Bertram on the left side. Bertram. And a whistle. What we got? Palm the basketball?
That's never called, ever. And especially not in that situation when she's really not making a move. Russell County 1 of 11 in the first quarter, and their cold shooting has continued into the second.
Scherer, pass deflected, caught by Elkins. She's in a trap and
stepped on the sideline. But said we had.
Our hand was on the ball.
It looks like
out of bounds.
Yeah.
Okay. Russell County ball and knocked down by Ennis. Coming from behind. Stops. 15-footer. Short. Rebound as Lockhart tried to get it. Ennis has got it. Now Bertram on the left wing. Three-pointer in there. Second one. And it's tipped away. And turnover by Russell County. We'll give it right back to the Trojanettes. 5 threes here in the first half for Barren County. Trojanettes lead at 21-6. Raven Ennis trying to backtrack at her defender up and under. Try to go up with a shot. Had it blocked on her. Tipped away. Murphy's got it underneath the Delk. Puts it up. It's no good. Rebound to Markham for Russell County. Markham works against Macy Lockhart. Hands it off out there to Balt. Left side it comes to Scherer. Back out to Balt. Now Balt gives it to Elkins. Elkins working against Bertram. Goes to the basket, throws up the shot. It's no good. And rebound. Delk is fouled. Somebody came over her back.
Give Carly another rebound on that one. She's getting close to double-digit rebounds in the first half.
Eve Jackson coming in to give Carly Delk a break. 21-6 Barren County. 4:42 to play here in the first half.
Carly's got 8 rebounds in the first half.
Murphy with the basketball. Cuts back left off the screen from Lockhart. Drives and gets tripped up. And she loses it out of bounds. But I'm going to say, well, I didn't think she tripped over her own feet.
No, I don't think so either. They just let it go out of bounds, though.
Here's Ball with the basketball, weaving through traffic, whistle, and a foul.
Yeah, Katie can't just get thrown out of bounds and then Elizabeth try to back tap, and it's not equal there.
Nope. First foul on Elizabeth Bertram. Second one, here's a pass. Whoa, oh, I tell you what, that was a bullet pass. It was intended for Preston. Out of bounds to Barren County with 4:24 to play here in the first half. Katie Murphy with the basketball for the Trojanettes. Right side to Ennis. Out to Bertram in between the circles. Now Bertram trying to make a move on her defender. Elkins spin move. Goes up in traffic. Shot no good. Rebound in there by Russell County. Elkins gets rid of it to Balt. 4 minutes to play here in the first half. Barren County up 21-6. And now Balt gets rid of the basketball to Markham. And it comes to Preston. Back over to Balt on the right wing. Balt looks inside. Working it down low. Posting up in there. Shot put up and in by Markham. First 2 points and their second basket of the half. It's 21-8. Lockhart driving strong to the bucket. Had it blocked by Preston and a foul. That'll be 2 on Malia Preston. And 3 on the Lady Lakers. 2 shots from Macy Lockhart. And the first of two on the way. It is no good. 58% foul shooter on the year. First free throws for the Trojanettes here in the first half. New player in the ball game for Russell County. I think we'll have to find out who it is. I don't have a number 4 listed on my roster. Free throw is up and no good for Lockhart.
Hey, you got 32 right here.
And here's Markham. Right side, Elkins fires and misses. And loose ball to the floor. It's going to be Lockhart and Bolin wasn't Bolin, but 34. Yates were fighting for it down on the floor, and ball rolled off Yates' hands. 3:20 to play here in the first half. Barren County 21, Russell County 8. Murphy with the basketball. Picks up her dribble, gives it to Ennis out front. Ennis goes left side with Lockhart. And now Macy Lockhart looking inside, gets rid of the basketball over to Ennis for 3. Got it! Second People's Bank 3 for Raven Ennis. And it's 24-8. Shearer down underneath. Shot put up too strong. Ball goes off the leg of somebody and out of bounds. Well, they're going to say it went off Jackson's.
Yeah, that's right.
47 left here in the half. Barren County 24, Russell County 8. Ball comes in. Here's a shot put up and in by Markham. Turn with a swooping right-hand shot. 24-10. Bertram for 3. Off the mark. Ball tipped away, chased down, out of bounds, and the ball will go to Russell County.
Could never make a decision whether we were going to try to track that one down or not. And by the time we decided to, it was out of bounds.
2:30 play here in the first half. 24-10. Ball up with a basketball. Been a quick first half.
Yeah.
Only six fouls called. Working around off the screen out top. Balt gives it over to Markham. Works it down inside. Goes to the basket and puts it in.
Going for a few ball fakes have left them some wide open shots.
24-12. Murphy driving to the basket. Has it blocked and going to be out of bounds. Stays with the Trojanettes with 2:08 to go.
Katie's tried to accelerate to the rim a few times tonight. A little out of her character, but I like it.
Ball comes down the corner, right side of Lockhart. Now to Jackson. Now Bertram, right wing, wants to drive. Splits the defenders, goes up, she's fouled. So Elizabeth Bertram will head to the free throw line. The foul on 42, that's Scherer, her second. Russell County's 4th of the first half. And Elizabeth Bertram at the line for 2 shots. The first one is good. She's got 9, and it's 25-12. Exactly 2 minutes to play before halftime. Second shot comes out. The ball goes to the floor. Scramble for Bertram, and I believe Elkins goes to Russell County on the possession arrow. Maddie McCreary, 5'4" senior, checks into the Russell County lineup. Minute 56 to play. 25-12. Barren County as Balt will bring it across the midcourt stripe. Sends it right side to McCreary. Out it comes to Elkins. Elkins now sends it to Balt. Looking for Markham. She's got it down the left corner. Trying to backtrack into Lockhart. Dumps it down underneath, and a shot put up and in by Yates.
Good assist there. Sucked us up instead of dropping back to help.
25-14. Lockhart on the left side. Out to Murphy. Gets rid of it over to Ennis. And now to Lockhart. Here is Bertram on the right side. Bertram gives it off to Murphy. Now over to Jackson in the corner to Lockhart. Lockhart, one dribble, looking. Throws it back out to Jackson. Minute 5 to go before the break. Murphy, diagonal pass in there to Lockhart in the lane. Throws up the shot. It's no good. And going to get a foul called against Russell County. It'll be on 34. That is Yates, her first, and the team's 5th. Macy Lockhart at the line for 2 shots. First one on the way. It's good. Mr. First 2 got that one. Makes it 26-14. Lockhart for the second toss. It's on the way, and it pops out. Chasing down, trying to get her on rebound, and then Markham came up with it. And then it's taken away from her by Murphy.
Good takeaway.
Bertram stepping back, shooting the three. Yes, sir. 3 threes for Elizabeth Bertram. It's 29-14. 43 seconds to play before the break. Elkins trying to drive. Murphy cuts her off. Heads back the other way. Goes into the paint. Forces up the shot. Banked it in and a foul. Foul on Katie Murphy. That's her second. Team's fourth of the half.
Need to get her out of there.
Elkins puts it up, and it is good. 77% foul shooter on the season. 29-17. Barren County, 32 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Murphy gives it over to Jackson. Got Markham guarding her. Lockhart got it in the left corner. Now has picked up her dribble, throws it way back out to Murphy. Murphy trying to penetrate. Back to Lockhart, fires it up. It is no good. Ball slapped around and taken in there, put up and in with the left hand. That's Ennis.
Elizabeth tipped it, and Raven got
flipped it up there. 4 seconds, 3. Here's a long desperation shot. Misses everything by ball. Out of bounds. 31-17 our score. Barren County on top. We'll come back and talk with Erica DeVore, the principal at Eastern Elementary, after this break. This is Barren County High Basketball, presented by Don Franklin Auto Glasgow on 103.7 Nash Icon. Trojanettes lead 31-17 here at the break over the Russell County Lady Lakers. Miss Erica DeVore, the principal at Eastern Elementary, with us tonight. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Jay. How are you?
Well, how's the illness out at Eastern? Everything back to normal now?
It is back to normal, and it's Valentine's week.
That's right.
So there's a lot of excitement about, we're trying to celebrate that this week with Kindness Week. So that's what I was going to talk about tonight.
Alrighty.
Our student council is leading morning meeting each morning, and they're talking about tips for students to show kindness to others. We have a kind mural that the kindergartners helped out with. The magnet students created a take what you need, give what you can board, so encouraging. I've been reading that this week. Some really positive messages, and that's been really exciting to see. Dress up days. So we've got a lot of success about other things going on, but focusing on kindness this week has been kind of a cool thing to see the kids get into.
I know, we were out Thursday and Friday last week because of illness, and just now really getting into the second semester. What's some other things been going on this year?
Well, we had
Or going to be coming up?
Right. We had a lot of success with Beta and STLP. Our academic team competed this past weekend and did awesome. FPS won first place, and just seeing those things grow over the last 3 years has been really exciting for me. Open enrollment's coming up, so we're all excited about getting our new Wildcats in at Eastern, and then something new kind of for us. Mr. Davis is going to be doing Aladdin with high school and Eastern, so he's going to do 2 plays separately, kind of at the same time. So that's just giving students another opportunity to show their talent and just something kind of different that Eastern hasn't done in a couple of years. So.
What else, as far as enrollment, I always ask you this each year and ask all the principals how enrollment has gone this year. Has it grown a little bit from last year?
It has. We're up a little bit. We have added a 3rd preschool, which is always exciting to have, to get the little ones in. And with open enrollment coming up March 12th, we're hoping to get some more Wildcats in and get ready to go for another school year. It's been a great year. It's been kind of strange with my brother gone. That was kind of neat to have him here and enjoyed that camaraderie. But we've got a great district. We've got a great school and staff, great families, and being home just gets a little more sweeter, every year. And I appreciate the community and just being here at this game tonight. I looked around at all the familiar faces, and there's just something special about this place. And I've just really enjoyed being back in Barren County and just seeing the success, not only in my school, but just across the district. It's just a great place to work.
Of course, your brother's over at Park City, right?
He is, and that's been kind of fun. I have one up on him now, and that doesn't happen very often. So we love this community and love this school district, and he's trying to see which school he can get next. So he just loves this community and these schools so much.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's been a great year, and I appreciate the opportunity to get to share a little bit about Eastern Elementary.
Well, I appreciate your time, as
Thanks,
always.
Jay.
Good to see you.
See ya.
And we'll talk later.
Okay, sounds
All right.
good.
Erica DeVore, principal at Eastern Elementary, with us at halftime. And the Trojanettes up 31-17 here at the break. We'll take a look at the halftime report brought to you by Colton Steakhouse and Grill when we come back. And always remember, if you find a vehicle on DonFranklinAuto.com, Don Franklin will then bring that vehicle to Glasgow and let you experience the Don Franklin difference. This is Barren County High Basketball, presented by Don Franklin Auto Glasgow on 103.7 Icon. 31-17, Trojanettes over Russell County here at the break. Second quarter was brought to you by Southern States Glasgow Co-op as we take a look at the Colton Steakhouse and Grill halftime report. Colton's thanks you for your business. Colton Steakhouse and Grill, we know what's at stake. Russell County with 5 field goals in the first half. They were 5 of 5 from the foul line. 6 points for Star Markham. Julia Ball scored 2, 3 for Cheyenne Elkins. Hannah Yates scored 2. Sophie Scherer had 4. For the Trojanettes, 11 field goals. 6 of those were 3-pointers. 7 of those were 3-pointers. 7 of the 11. 12 points for Elizabeth Bertram in the first half. 3 threes and a 2, and 1 of 2 at the line. 10 points for Raven Ennis. Knocked down a couple of threes and 2 2-point baskets. 5 for Eve Jackson, a 3 and a 2. A 3 for Katie Murphy. 1 point for Macy Lockhart on 1 of 4 from the foul line. So 7 of 11 for Barren County in the first half. It's pretty good shooting from behind the arc.
Very good. As you said, when we did that a couple nights in a row, we did it at Todd County and then the night before at Glasgow. I said, when we're able to shoot the basketball like that, there's not very many people that are going to be able to beat us. And we jumped out early on Russell County. I'm surprised they didn't play a zone, but I'm pretty sure the zone wouldn't have mattered. It would have just given us more 3-point opportunities. We were 11 of 26 in the first quarter, 42%. Our first half, Russell County just 6 of 22. They only attempted 1 3-pointer and they didn't make it for 27. We out-rebounded them 15 to 11. They turned it over 9, and we turned it over 7. Still too many turnovers, but it's better than it has been in some of the games that we've had over the last few.
Yep. I want to remind you, our broadcast brought to you in part by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Jamie Harris. Let Jamie Harris of Edward Jones assist you today with financial planning. Coca-Cola scoreboard update. One score we have. Glasgow Lady Scotties 35, Metcalfe County 32 at halftime. So we get set for the third quarter. Brought to you by Southern States Glasgow Co-op. And you really don't want to know or want to hear what the Vanderbilt Kentucky score is.
Well, it's not gotten much better. It's 34-22, but geez. Kentucky had at one point 7 field goals, and Vanderbilt had 7 threes. So they beat LSU the other night, first place in the conference. They're looking to beat the first and second place team tonight with Kentucky in the building. So. Looking at those rebounds again, we had 15. Carly had 8 of those. She had 8 rebounds in the first half. That's pretty phenomenal.
It's on the board quite well. Barren County's basketball to start the third, presented by Southern States Glasgow Co-op. Katie Murphy will handle it out front for the Trojanettes. She goes left side to Bertram. Bertram looking. Feeds in the high post to Delk. And over the right side, they give it back out to Jackson. Jackson gives to Bertram. Now Bertram angling to the left. Bounce pass down low and intended for Ennis. Touched by Scherer. Goes out of bounds. So the Trojanettes keep it. 7:37 remaining here in the third period. Murphy. Ooh, dangerous pass, but Delk there to get it. Turns and puts it up. It's no good. Try to get on a rebound, and they're going to say foul on Delk.
Burley's had a couple of good little post moves tonight. She's just not been able to get it over the front of the rim. She's got to throw it high off the window and give it a chance.
Russell County with the basketball. It's Markham sending it up court to Balt. Ball over to Elkins, wide open look at a 3 and no good. Rebound to Ennis. Trojanettes running the other way. Ennis lost the handle, and here comes Markham with the basketball, dumps it off underneath, and a shot put up and in by Bolt. 31-19. Here's Bertram driving strong to the bucket, has it swiped away by Bolt and out of bounds.
Turned it over and then almost turned it over back to back. We're very fortunate we got the ball down the floor in a shot attempt.
Murphy left to the bucket to toss it in for the Trojanettes. Comes out to Ennis on the left wing. Sends it out top to Bertram. Will fire it up for 3. It's no good. Rebound off to Yates for Russell County. Here comes Balt, left corner, Scherer. Scherer back out and out of Balt. Cross-court pass comes right side to Elkins. And now Elkins gives it back out to Balt. 6:36 to play here in the third quarter. Barren County up by 12. Elkins out top. Markham straight away 3. No good. An offensive rebound by Yates, and she took one step too many. Traveling violation. We'll give it to Barren County.
They average 4 threes a game. They got a couple that really can shoot it. Elkins is one of them that shoots at almost 40%, but they have not hit a three tonight.
Murphy with a basketball for Barren. Gives it over to Jackson. Jackson to the right side. Delk's got it out top now. Swings it back left side with Murphy. Fires it down to Jackson. Pump fake. Goes up with a shot. No. Is blocked out of bounds by Markham. We'll stay with the Trojanettes on the left baseline at 6:05 to play here in the third. And Bertram gets it in the corner to Ennis. Sends it out front now to Jackson. Fires it in there to Bertram. Steps back top of the key. Three. Good.
That was a better shot than the previous possession when I thought she forced a three about 2 or 3 steps behind the line.
4 threes for Elizabeth Bertram. 4 Peoples Bank threes. Barren County now with a 15-point lead. Markham so over the left side. And here's a shot going up. Air ball. Ennis has got it for the Trojanettes. Ennis bounce pass off to Jackson. Drives in. Throws up the shot. She's fouled. Foul on 32. That's Bolt. Her first, team's first the second half. Eve Jackson at the free throw line. 50% shooter from the charity stripe on the year. First one is on the way. No good. Barren County 2 of 7 at the charity stripe now. Second's up. It's short. Rebound to Markham. Barren now 2 of 8 from the foul line.
Normally 65%.
Right side with it is Shearer. Gets it out to Elkins. Elkins feeds it in there, and here's Markham. Puts it up. No good. Ball tapped out by Delk. Grabbed by Murphy. Trojanettes in the front court. Murphy, right side, Jackson. 3 in the air. Yes!
Left her wide open. They didn't even get out and challenge very well at all.
37-19, largest lead for Barren County. 5 minutes to play. Here's a 3 that's no good off the front of the rim. Offensive rebound lost, and Jackson's got it for the Trojanettes. Gives it over to Ennis. Ennis takes it down the corner, throws it back to Jackson. Jackson drives in, shovel pass, no look to Delk, and she puts it in.
That was a good look. She's driven down the lane last 2 or 3 possessions. They picked her up. She gave it up for the assist.
And now a 20-point lead for Barren County at 39-19. Here's Scherer, cross-court pass over to Elkins. Elkins thought about the 3. As Murphy picks her up. Elkins, left corner, out to Markham. Now Markham will leave it behind her to Balt to set up. Balt working around out top. Goes in the right corner to Scherer. Scherer heading toward the paint. Whistle and a foul. They'll put it on Eve Jackson, her second. Team second of the half. Russell County basketball. Scherer, left side over to Yates. Yeah, Yates dribbles to the top of the key, turns and goes back over to Markham. Markham wants to drive to the basket, cut off down low, back out to Scherer. Now gives to Elkins. Elkins right side of the circle, dribbles right. Now cuts back left, lost the handle, goes to the floor, and then Ennis just takes it away from her. Ennis, bounce pass off to Bertram. Fires it up from 17. Good!
A good play by Raven to take it away, and then a good pass to find Elizabeth as well.
And here's a bad pass, and then Ennis threw it away.
Can't give it back, though.
Here's Balt with it to the right side. Trying to make a move. Spin move down low and cut off. Gives it in there to Elkins. Shot no good. Rebound Jackson. Jackson, long pass down the floor, going to be picked off by Scherer, knocked away by Ennis. Ball's loose on the floor, diving for it, bodies everywhere. Bertram got rid of it, out to Murphy, underneath to Jackson, puts it up, it's too strong. Rebound to Russell County.
Ooh, sloppy sequence.
Just under 3 minutes to play, Barren up by 22. Here's Elkins driving, puts it up over the rim. Taken by Murphy. Outlet pass comes to Ennis. Got a 2-on-1. Feeds to Delk. Back to Ennis. 14-footer. No. Rebound Ennis. Ennis trying to make a spin move. Lost the handle. Ball's loose on the floor. Delk throws it out. Bertram's got it. Long range left. Goes to the baseline whistle. 3 seconds in the lane against the Trojanettes.
That 2-on-1, you got to get a layup. We can't settle for a 15-footer. You got to continue to go towards the rim instead of pitching it back out. Not a great 2-minute sequence by either team.
Number 23, Mallory.
I think that's a product of us being tired too, and that's why Piper's getting several new, fresh people in off the bench.
Number 25, Harlow.
Macy Lockhart, Taylor Harlow come in for the Trojanettes. Leaves Jackson, Murphy, and Bertram on the court. Down to 2.5 minutes to go here in the third. Barren County 41, Russell County 19. Scherer gives it out now to Mallory Ferguson, who's in the ballgame, number 23. And now they work it around the perimeter left to Preston. Preston picks up her dribble. Ball poked away. Murphy's got it for the Trojanettes. Drives. Oh, she's hammered. And it'll be on Balt, her second. Team second.
Foul's on number 36.
Looks a little worse than it was. Katie was able to land on her feet. Okay.
Murphy. Step line, shoot two.
See if we can improve on this free throw shooting, though.
Katie Murphy, 57.6% on the season. First one, nothing but net. Liberty Rice coming in for the first time tonight, 5'5" junior. Will come in and give Elizabeth Bertram a break, 42-19. And here's Murphy's second toss. It's good. 43-19, a 12-2 run by the Trojanettes here in the third quarter with 2 minutes to play. Ball driving in traffic, flips up the shot, it goes down, and a foul.
Liberty off the bench tried to take a charge, didn't get close.
And that'll be the third team foul of the Trojanettes here in the second half. Balt 75% on the season, knocked down a pair back in the first quarter. Her shot goes up, it's good. Scored all 5 points for Russell County here in the third quarter. 43-22, a minute 55 to play. Jackson with it on the right side out front. Sends it back out to Murphy. Swings it left corner to Lockhart. Lockhart, one dribble back out to Murphy. Murphy sends it over to Jackson. Now Jackson trying to penetrate. Gives it back to Murphy. In the corner to Lockhart. Fakes, drives, goes into the lane. In traffic, goes up a foul. Or a held ball, they say. Didn't know what they were going to call there. Thought it was going to be a foul.
Probably should have been.
Russell County's basketball on the arrow, and with a minute and a half to go, it is 43-22, Barren County. Balt will go right side with it over to Elkins. Or excuse me, that is McCreary. Now out to Preston. Gives it to Balt. Balt working to the right side of the floor. Scherer comes over to set a screen. Now back over the right side. Cross-court pass. And that's a double dribble right there on Ferguson. Balt with it. Long range right. 58 seconds to go in the quarter. Balt lobs it down. It's picked up by Jackson. She was falling out of bounds. Got rid of it to Lockhart. Back to Jackson. 48 seconds to play here in the third period. Out front with it is Murphy. Back over to Jackson. Now Jackson bounces out top. Lockhart with it. Over to Harlow. Now Harlow out top to Murphy. 33 seconds to play. Bounce pass in there to Rice. You'll lay it up and in. Nice cut to the basket. On the backside, Liberty Rice scores, and it's 45-22. 23 seconds to play.
Nice look from Katie.
On the Edward Jones financial advisor, Jamie Harris assist. 15 seconds left. Preston goes over to McCreary. They go down low, and Scherer puts it up and in and draws a foul.
Not much of a foul there, but Liberty does need to get around the defender instead of just standing by her.
That's her second.
Second foul on Liberty Rice, 4 on the Trojanettes. 9.4 seconds to play here in the third. And it is Scherer at the line. She can't a pair back in the first quarter and cans that one. Make it 45-25, 9 seconds to play. As Murphy picks it up off the floor, has to get rid of it off to Lockhart. 6 seconds. Lockhart, crossover left, lost the handle, got it back, then threw it away. Now it comes to Murphy, going to have to throw it up, and it's too late. Barren County 45, Russell County 25 after 3 periods of play. We'll come back with the 4th and final quarter of this one. After this break, this is Barren County High Basketball presented by Don Franklin Auto Glasgow on 103.7 Nash Icon. Fourth and final quarter, brought to you by South Central Bank. Small enough to know you, big enough to help. Trojanettes 45, Russell County 25. Elizabeth Bertram handling the basketball out front. Now straight away over to Rice. She'll send it to Ennis. Now top to Harlow. Now Harlow getting some pressure from Markham. Bounce pass over to Delk. Throws it back out front to Ennis. Now goes left side to Delk, looking for Bertram in the lane. Can't find her. Out it comes to Harlow. Harlow getting pressure. Now out to Rice. Rice swings it back left side to Delk. Back out top, Bertram. Bertram wants to drive with it. Left side, goes to the basket. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Markham. Markham down the right side of the floor. Comes out to Balt. Left side, Elkins. In the corner, Scherer. Scherer back out now to Elkins. Gives it to Markham. Now Markham driving right, gives it back out front, long range. It was Elkins driving to the basket up with the left hand, and it's no good. Bertram with the rebound. Brings it into the front court for the Trojanettes. Leaves it out there with Ennis. Ennis out to Rice. And Rice backs it out on the dribble. 6:38 to play in the ball game. Going right, hands it off to Ennis. Spin move in the lane. Goes up with a shot, no good. Rebound in there, and, well, boy, 2 bodies go to the floor hard. Ennis, and I believe that was Yates for Russell County. They're both going in there for the ball. And
entering the Trojanet lineup number 23, Emma Hughes. Re-entering the Trojanet lineup number 23.
We'll get some changes in the lineup here. Emma Hughes in for Barren, 5'5" junior. Russell County's basketball in the alternating possession, 6:26 to play. Barren up by 20. And it's Markham with the basketball. Dribbling across, goes right side with it, leaves it out there with Elkins. Or their Balt. Here's a long three by Markham. It's short, barely grazed the iron. Delk with a rebound off to Murphy. Gives it out front to Ennis, and back over it goes to Murphy. Back to Ennis, swings it left side over to Bertram. Delk posted down low, shovel pass in there to Delk, puts it up and in.
Had a couple of nice assists to Carly.
Edward Jones Financial Advisor Jamie Harris assist, 47-25. 5:43 left to play here in the basketball game. As Balt trying to drive it right side of the lane, throws up the shot good, and a foul on Murphy. That's the 9th point for Julia Balt. 47-27.
We've done a really good job on Markham and Balt both. Their 2 leading scorers average double figures. Elkins, we can throw in that mix as well. They've just had a tough night. Missed a ton of easy shots.
Shot is good for Balt. She's got 10. 47-28, Barren County. 5:35 to go in the basketball game. Senior night activities will take place immediately following this game. The ball, Bertram was breaking one way, and Murphy got rid of the ball the other way, and out of bounds to Russell County.
Got to read that a little bit better. You see they're creeping up. You can throw a back door on that one.
So Balt will set things up for Russell County. Goes to Markham. Leaves it out there with Yates. Back over the right side. It is Balt. Over to Scherer. Scherer bounce pass inside there to Markham. Back out to Scherer. Drives right of the lane against Jackson. Puts it up. It's short. Rebound put back up. Foul. Eve Jackson, that's going to be her third. Team's sixth of the second half. Sending Sophie Scherer to the free throw line where she's 3 for 3. They haven't missed a free throw, have they? I've got them 8 of 8. 9 of 9 now. 47-29. Macy Lockhart comes in for Emma Hughes. Coca-Cola scoreboard, Glasgow 49, Metcalfe County 46 after 3 in the girls' game. Shot by Scherer, good.
Got it perfect over here, too.
10 of their 30 points coming from the charity stripe. 5 minutes to play. Barren 47, Russell County 30. Jackson out of the left corner for 3. No good. Rebound to Markham for Russell County. Gets for the basketball to Balt. Balt trying to make a move. Gives it off in the right corner. It's Elkins. Throws it back behind her in the corner. Back out it comes to Elkins. Over to Markham. Left side corner. Scherer. Out to Markham. Markham wants to drive. A little body contact there. 3 ball good from the right wing by Elkins.
It's their first 3 of the night. A team that averages about 4 threes a game. They've done a really good job just limiting them overall on the offensive end. But 4.5 minutes to go. This is a pretty good team. They do have a few ball handlers. Our press hasn't bothered them as much in the second half. So they jump up, call a full timeout, and see what they can get in the works. We expect them to pick up a little pressure and try to speed us up a little bit.
Stay tuned for a second game coming up tonight. The Barren County Trojans and the Russell County Lakers. Kind of a rematch from back in December, right after Christmas, when the Trojans played Russell County in the South Laurel Invitational Tournament down in London, Kentucky. Trojans won by 23 in that game. And, of course, I think Russell County was without one of their starters.
Yeah, they were. I think one of their guards was out. It's been out for a while. He's back now, so that'll make a big difference for them. That's okay. He's going to be in the bonus the rest of the game.
Yeah.
We're a long way from getting there. They've just committed 2 fouls, so we'll see what and how all this turns out.
Russell County sets up with some full court pressure. Comes into Lockhart. Throws it up court to Murphy. Now Murphy will slow things down. Gives it to Lockhart. Now Lockhart covered up there. And then gives it back out to Murphy. Sends it to Jackson. Jackson had it knocked loose. And still loose. Picked up by Balt. Russell County's got it going the other way. Balt sends over the left side. It's Markham with a spin move. Up with a shot. No. Missed it badly. Saved in bounds. Yates goes up with a shot. Whistle. Double dribble on Yates. As Raven Ennis checks back into the Trojanet lineup with 4:02 to play. Barren up by 14. Ball comes into Ennis, and then she tried to bounce it off to Jackson, and it was kicked by Markham. So Ennis will toss it in. Full court pressure by Russell County. Comes into Bertram. Bertram will work against Elkins. Sends it off now to Murphy. Murphy on the left side. Down the corner, Delk. Now feeds it to a breaking Bertram, and she puts it in. And she was flashing down the left side of the lane. 19 for Elizabeth Bertram. Lead back up to 16. Largest has been 20. Here's a 3 from the left wing. No good for Elkins. Murphy with a rebound for the Trojanettes. She's in trouble. Gets rid of it up to Bertram. Now Bertram driving. Underneath the Delk. She puts it in.
Harley's getting really close to a double-double tonight.
51-33. Trojanettes by 18 with 3:20 to play. Here's Markham with the basketball on the right side. Lobs it over in the corner to Scherer. Scherer has picked up her dribble. Needs some help. Coming out to get it is Elkins. Elkins out top, putting down the dribble against Jackson. Driving right side. Leaves it out there with Balt. Here's a pass as Markham missed the shot. Ball poked up in the air, but Jackson Ennis has got it for the Trojanettes. Ennis driving, feeds it off to Bertram, puts it up, missed the shot. Ball goes into the hands of Yates.
Both teams miss an easy layup there, but we add to it with a silly foul.
Raven Ennis, that'll be your first personal, number 7 on the Trojanettes, putting Russell County in the bonus with 2:49 to play.
Just think about how many easy layups Russell County has missed tonight. Another one right there they should have made. If they've made half of those, this is a completely different basketball game.
Hannah Yates at the line for Russell County. 1+1. And the shot is on the way, and it's no good. First miss for Russell County from the charity stripe. She's only shooting 52%, though. As Jackson waits, lobs it off to Delk on the right side, sends it out to Murphy. 2:38 to play. Looking at a trap. Got rid of it off to Jackson. Jackson in the corner to Ennis. Ennis wants to go baseline. She's cut off by Scherer. Now dribbles and throws it back out to Jackson. Jackson goes left. Now back out to Bertram. Bertram at 2:22 to play. Jackson stops and feeds it off to Murphy. Going to baseline, she's cut off. Throws it back out to Ennis. Angles off to the right side, gives it out top to Bertram with 2:12 to play.
Good use of time here.
Now working the left side, they give it off to Jackson. Is Markham putting the pressure on? Foul on Markham. That is her first, only the third Lady Laker foul of the second half.
Trying to foul to get the bonus, but that's going to take more time than they probably have.
And Jackson will toss it in. It comes into Ennis. Ennis halfway to the corner, right-hand side, back to Jackson. Gives it out to Murphy. Diagonal pass, right side, over to Ennis. Down to minute 55 to play. Ball tipped away by Markham and out of bounds. She tried to pick it off.
If they're going to foul, I don't know what they're waiting on.
Yeah,
they're trying to foul a certain person, but I don't think they realize they still got a ton of fouls to go to.
They only have 3. There's the foul on Markham. She fouls Katie Murphy. 2 on Star Markham, 4 on Russell County here in the second half. And Jackson gets the ball inbound out to Murphy. Minute 45 left to go. Long pass, Delkin. Here is Bertram with an easy 2. 21 for Elizabeth Bertram. Lead back up to 20 at 53-33. Right side, Markham driving strong to the bucket and lays it in. It's only her first basket since halftime. And Bertram ball gets away and trying to throw it off to Ennis, but it was off of Scherer here at midcourt. And Liberty Rice, Macy Lockhart, Emma Hughes in the game, leaving Katie Murphy and Raven Ennis on the court. And here's Murphy taking it right down the lane, then threw it away. Get a wide open look to the basket there, but decided to pass it off. 1:08 to go. Taylor Harlow, Addison Smith checks into the Trojanet lineup.
Katie,
1:08 to go.
Katie's a lot of times unselfish. She's going to have to get away from that and figure out when to take it to the goal and when to kick it back out.
53-35, Barren County. Balt sends it out top. Here's Elkins for 3. It's off the mark. Rebound to Emma Hughes for the Trojanettes. Gets rid of it to Liberty Rice. Liberty Rice will pull it back out here. Being chased, double teamed. And she stepped down the sideline. Turnover gives it to Russell County with 45.3.
It's a good win for the Trojanettes.
Yeah.
You know, they played well against Casey County, and maybe they're back on the right track. I think they anticipated Russell County being a really good basketball team, and they are based on the 20-win season they've had. But so we turned it on and played well.
Here's Balt working right, looking left, gives it to Markham. Markham trying to make a move down the lane, dishes it off in the right corner. 3 ball to the air short, and the ball is grabbed there by Harlow. She gives it to Addison Smith with 23 seconds to play. And bad pass, loose ball, scoots off the floor and still being scooted around. Here's Emma Hughes, throws it up, it's blocked. And ball gets loose again. Russell County's got it with 8 seconds to play. Elkins fires up a long three, no good. Long rebound, chased down by Lockhart. That'll do it, and the Trojanettes win it 53-35 over Russell County. Russell County drops to 20-6 on the year. Barren County improves to 21-6 on the season. And we'll get ready for senior night. Think about homecoming coming up at Cumberland County Friday night.
That's right.
You're listening to 103.7 Nash Icon, WHHT FM, Cave City, Glasgow, online at 104thescore.com. As the Trojanettes again win tonight over Russell County, 53-35. And Scott Gillen will be doing the senior night activity here. And we'll see when we're going to get ready to start.
Should get going here pretty quick.
Who's got the white flag saying, let's go?
I don't know. He's waiting for the word.
And I'm not sure who's giving the word. Usually we're already ready to go here. Stay tuned. We'll have Coach's comments brought to you by McDonald's and our post-game report brought to you by CPC Commodities, proven on our farm and made for yours. Normally, they've already started things. You know, that's the reason why we don't go to commercial break, because we don't want to miss anything.
Yeah.
So, who's running the show?
I don't know.
Well, we can recap the quarters here. Barren County led 15-6 at the end of the first quarter, 31-17 at halftime. It was 45-25 after 3, and go on to win by a score of 53-35 tonight. And as far as scoring goes, we can go over that for you real quick. 10 points for Julia Balt, 9 for Sophie Scherer, 8 for Star Markham, 6 for Cheyenne Elkins, and 2 for Hannah Yates. And for Barren County tonight, led in scoring by Elizabeth Bertram with 21. Raven Ennis had 10, 8 for Eve Jackson, 6 points for Carly Delk, 5 for Katie Murphy, 2 for Liberty Rice, and 1 point for Macy Lockhart. Let's go to Scott Gillen now.
Barren County Senior Night 2020. We will be recognizing seniors who participate in band, bowling, dance, cheer, and girls and boys basketball. We will begin by recognizing our band seniors. Our first band senior is Natalie Barrett. Natalie is the daughter of Katrina Young. Her favorite band memory is marching in the Disney parade. Carly Clifford is our next band senior. Carly is the daughter of Brian and Jennifer Clifford. Carly's favorite band memory is playing in Rupp Arena. Our next band senior is Gabe Cowles. Gabe is the son of Jenny and Bobby Cowles. His favorite band memory is All-State 2020. Our next band senior is Via Cowles. Via is the daughter of Susanna Cowles and Kevin Cowles. Her favorite band memory is seeing the ocean for the first time. Jacob Cox is the next Barren County High School band senior. Jacob is the son of Stacy Cox and Erica Fant. His favorite band memory is the trip to Europe. Our next band senior is Mason Hutchison. Mason is the son of Sarah and Scotty Hutchison. His favorite band memory is the Disney parade. Maria Reyes is the next band senior. Maria is the daughter of Raquel Peralta and Tony Neal Burge. Her favorite band memory is winning first place in competitions and making it to finals. Our next band senior is Katie Stinson. Katie is the daughter of Tracy Perez and Santiago Perez. Her favorite band memory is performing in the rain and bus rides to and from competitions. Reese Taylor is our final band senior. He is the son of Shannon and Teresa Taylor. His favorite band memory is playing in the front ensemble for the indoor drumline. And now we will recognize our bowling senior. Amy Perkins is our only bowling senior and is unable to attend tonight. We will now recognize our senior dance team member. Grace Butler is our senior dance team member. She is the daughter of Grady and Danita Butler. Her favorite memory of the dance team is going to Florida for dance camps. Now we will recognize our senior cheerleaders. Our first senior cheerleader is Micah Burrell. Micah is the daughter of Stephen and Kelly Burrell and has cheered for 3 years. Her favorite memory is going to Disney World as a team every year. Our next cheerleader is Chloe Christensen. Chloe is the daughter of Ella and Elvis Roberts. Her favorite cheer memory is running onto the blue map through the Disney Castle one last time. Chloe Clark is our next senior cheerleader. She is the daughter of Alina Clark and Justin Clark. Her favorite cheer memory is watching the underclassmen grow and to be a part of our team. Kayla Forshee is our next cheer senior. Kayla is the daughter of Tim and Melanie Forshee. Her favorite cheer memory is UCA Cheer Camp in Panama City Beach. Our next senior cheerleader is Lexi McFarland. Lexi is the daughter of Leona and Jay McFarland. Her favorite cheer memory is going to the beach at cheer camp. Heather Rawlings is our next cheer senior. Heather is the granddaughter of Doris Hargrove. Her favorite cheer memory is getting All-American at UCA camp. Chloe Watson is our next cheer senior. Chloe is the daughter of Kim and Jason Watson. Her favorite cheer memory is making friends with other cheer teams from across the country. Our final cheer senior is Haley Williams. Haley is the daughter of Tina Williams. Her favorite cheer memory is watching the team grow and bond together. We will now recognize our girls' senior basketball players. Elizabeth Bertram is our first girls' senior basketball player. Elizabeth is the daughter of Brad and Tracy Bertram. Her favorite basketball memory is pouring water on Coach Lindsay after we won the region and made it to state. Carly Delk is our next senior. Carly is the daughter of David Delk and Gina Crane. Her favorite basketball memory is being district and region champs and then playing at Rupp Arena. Our final girls basketball senior is Eve Jackson. Eve is the daughter of Sarah Terry and the granddaughter of Barry Jackson. Her favorite basketball memory is going to state and making memories. The final group we will recognize tonight is our boys basketball seniors. Will Bandy is our first boys basketball senior. Will is the son of Dandy and Gretchen Bandy. His favorite basketball memory is Coach's 200th win over Allen County Scottsville. Tyler Bush is our next senior. Tyler is the son of Bobby and Rhonda Bush. His favorite basketball memory is beating Bowling Green during our sophomore year. Our next boys basketball senior is Caleb Hester. Caleb is the son of Scott and Cassie Hester. His favorite basketball memory is going to the regional tournament. Cody Lane is our next senior. Cody is the son of Lisa Thorne and Mark Lane. His favorite basketball memory is spending the weekend at South Laurel and hanging out with the team. Our final senior of the night is Jacob Shaw. Jacob is the son of Randy and Tracy Shaw. His favorite basketball memory is his first game as a Trojan versus Greene County and beating Glasgow this year. Jacob would like to thank God for this opportunity and for everyone making him feel so welcome. Barren County High School would like to thank all of our seniors and their parents for their time and effort. We're very proud of you and wish you nothing but the best in your future endeavors. At this time, please join us in a round of applause for all of our seniors. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our senior night activities.
Thanks to Scott Gillen with the senior night activities. And now Coach Piper Lindsay makes her way in. For Coach's comments brought to you by McDonald's, 53-35 over Russell County tonight, Coach. Good win for you.
It really was. Thought we came out hot early, made a lot of shots and turned them over quite a bit. Made easy shots. That was one thing. But, yeah, definitely proud of the girls tonight.
Had 9 3-pointers out of 20 total field goals.
Wow. All right. Yeah, I knew we shot it well, but I didn't know it was that good.
Yeah. Defensively, though, you look at Markham, you look at Balt, you look at Elkins, all averaging double figures. Markham 15 a game, Balt 13, Elkins 11. You hold them to 24 points between the three. That's pretty good. That says a lot for your defense tonight.
Yeah, and that's one thing I was worried about. I knew they had 3 guards that could really shoot it and get to the rim and were quick, good drivers. Definitely glad to see it. What Markham had, 8. Okay, yeah, because we were, at one time, I think she went on a little spurt where in the second quarter she scored.
Right.
Yeah, and we talked about that at halftime. We're going to stop Markham, and we did. Looks like the second half we held her to 2 points. That's great.
Yep. And, there was only 3 teams in the region, Bowling Green, us, and Russell County that had 20 wins, and now you go to 21-6. Go on the road Friday night. You get the marquee game Friday night.
We're excited about that. No. Yeah, it'll just change it up a little bit. That's okay. You never know when you have to play the second game, come postseason. So,
that's true.
We'll travel down there and be ready to go.
All right, Coach. Congratulations.
All right, Jay. Thank you.
Coach Piper Lindsay, the Trojanettes, winning 53-35 over Russell County tonight. Post-game report brought to you by CPC Commodities, proven on our farm, made for yours. As we'll take a look at some stats here. And it was in the, let's see, I'm trying to look. This is, okay. Barren County stats for the first half. We were 4 of 14 from 2, 7 of 12 on threes. Second half, we were 7 of 17 from the field for 41.1%. Russell County is 5 of 13 in the first half from the field, and looks like 6 of 21 from the field in the second half. So, nice win for the Trojanettes against a pretty good team in Russell County. They didn't win 20 games for nothing. And we'll take a look at the Coca-Cola scoreboard. Metcalfe County tonight upsets Glasgow in a girls' game 65-64. Metcalfe County made 12 threes. And I was trying to see, and made a putback for the win as time expired. So Metcalfe County tonight 65, Glasgow 64 in that girls' game on the Coca-Cola scoreboard. Looking at Barren County scoring tonight, we talked about that a little bit ago. 20 field goals, 9 3-pointers, 4 of 10 from the charity stripe. 21 for Elizabeth Bertram. She had 12 in the first half, 9 in the second half. She hit 4 threes, had 4 2-point baskets, and 1 of 2 from the foul line. Ravenetta scored her 10 points all in the first half. 8 of them were in the second quarter. A couple of threes and a couple of twos for Ravenettas tonight. 8 points for Eve Jackson, a couple of threes and a 2, 0 for 2 from the line. Carly Delk with 6 points tonight on 3 baskets. Katie Murphy scored 5 and a 3-pointer and 2 of 2 from the foul line. 2 points for Liberty Rice, and Macy Lockhart scored 1 point tonight for Barren County. As they go to 21-6, and they'll go to Cumberland County on Friday night. They'll be the second game of the doubleheader. The boys will play first on Friday. Is Cumberland County's homecoming, maybe their senior night. It may be their Valentine's night. As you know, they usually have all 3 in the same night.
It is Valentine's Day. They might have chocolate and roses waiting for you on your table when you get there.
That'd be all right. I like some chocolate.
Hey, they've only got 4 wins, so it'll be a game that Trojanettes will have to find some focus and go down there and be able to pull off a victory. But tonight for the Trojans, just shooting real quick, and we'll go over to the boys' side. We were 20 of 47, shot the ball really well, 43%, 9 of 16 from 3, 56%, 29 rebounds, turned it over 14 times. Still a lot of turnovers, but when you shoot 9 for 16 from 3, that excuses a lot of mistakes. And like I've said, I don't know who's going to beat us when we are able. There's not many that can beat us when we shoot like that. Russell County had a struggling night from the overall, 12 of 43, 28%, just 1 of 9 from 3, 21 rebounds, just turned it over 6 times, but they could not ever get in a shooting groove, and we beat a pretty good ball club tonight, and we'll shift our focus to the rest of the 16th district to close out the year.
Is 35, I was going to look at Russell County's schedule. Is 35 the lowest points they'd scored this year? Because they were averaging 56 points a game.
35, real quick, is, yeah, it is. No. Casey County held them to 35 just the other night. Okay. So that's tied for the lowest that they've had. They average, close to 50? Is that what they average?
56.
Yeah. Okay, so we held them 21 points below their average tonight. Good defensive effort. Yeah. Clearly their struggles from the field had something to do with our defense.
All right, we'll come back and get set for our second game of the evening. The Trojans and the Lakers of Russell County when we return. And always remember, if you find a vehicle on DonFranklinAuto.com, Don Franklin will then bring that vehicle to Glasgow, let you experience the Don Franklin difference. This is Barren County High Basketball presented by Don Franklin Auto Glasgow on 103.7 Nash Icon. Barren County Trojans are 17-8. Russell County is 11-13. Trojans losing on the road Friday night at Central Hardin, 67-48. Barren County shot 38.5% from the field, 20 of 52, hit 5 of 15 threes, and Central Hardin hit 23 of 42 for 55% in that ball game. They also hit 8 threes and hit 13 of 15 from the foul line. That was the big difference in the ball game. Aiden Eichen scored 16. Will Bandy had 10 in the losing cause to Central Hardin on Friday night. Russell County, in their last ball game on Friday night, they lost to Breathitt County 64-60. Barren County is rated 4th in the region behind Warren Central, Bowling Green, and Logan County. In both the Dave Cantrell Lexington Herald Leader and the Bowling Green Daily News Prep Poll, Russell County rated number 11 in the region in the Dave Cantrell ratings. They're out of District 16, and right now they're in the tie for second with Cumberland County. So it appears that district is going to be Clinton County and Metcalfe County in the first game of the 16th District Tournament in a couple of weeks, and Cumberland County will play Russell County. And as far as the Trojan side goes, in the 15th District, Barren County will play Monroe County, and Glasgow will play Allen County Scottsville. The Patriots with a 1-point win in overtime last night against Glasgow. So Barren County is the number 1 seed at 5-1. Glasgow the 2 seed at 4-2. Patriots at 3-3. Monroe County at 0-6. Well, Barren County and Russell County played each other back on December 29th at South Laurel in the Invitational Tournament down in London. Barren County won the ball game 74-51. Russell County shot the ball better in that earlier matchup, 19 of 39 from the field, 48.7%, and hit 12 of 21 free throws, and they had 25 rebounds, but Barren County had 40 rebounds in that game and shot 45.2%, put up 62 shots in that game, hitting 28, 3 of 11 from behind the arc, and 15 of 24 from the foul line. Aiden Eichen and Jacob Shaw both had 18 points in that win down at South Laurel on December the 29th. As far as last year concerned, Russell County was 7-24. Barren County won the matchup over the Lakers last year in Russell Springs in overtime, 58-47. Trojans have won the last 3 matchups against Russell County, and they've not had a winning season since 2016 when Russell County won 66-58 in overtime. They won the 16th district that year and went to the 4th region semifinals under then head coach John Tinsley. But 2 years ago, Russell County won the 16th district and went to the 4th region semifinals with a 13-21 record. As far as 15th district teams are concerned, Russell County lost to Glasgow during the season by 2 points, and by Monroe County lost to Monroe County by 1 point during the season. So we'll see how they do tonight. Trojans are favored by 14 over the Lakers. Well, this is the Zaxby's pregame report. We're 10.5 minutes away from tip-off. Zaxby's has a new Caribbean jerk filet sandwich and the boneless wings meal. Try them at Zaxby's. Back with more in a moment. This is Barren County High basketball presented by Don Franklin Auto Glasgow on 103.7 Nash Icon. Jay Turner with Robert Bauer, along with Rex Rusher, stat person, and Matthew Clark in the studios on the control board tonight. Trojans 17-8, Lakers 11-13. And we'll take a look at the area schedule brought to you by NHC Healthcare Glasgow, caring in a better way day by day. On the schedule for tonight, of course, we mentioned about Metcalfe County girls defeating Glasgow on a shot at the buzzer, 65-64 the final. Cumberland County at Monroe County, Greenwoods at Logan County, Caverna at Campbellsville, South Warren at Warren East. Single games tonight, Taylor County girls at Clinton County, Todd Central girls at Hopkinsville, Russellville girls at University Heights, Clinton County boys at McCreary Central, Bowling Green boys at Owensboro, and Edmondson County boys are at Russellville tonight. Looking at some numbers here, Russell County averages 56 points a game, and they give up 56 to their opponents. They shoot 45.1% from the field. They've hit 84 threes this year, shooting at 28%, 61% from the foul line, and 28 rebounds a game. The Trojans are averaging 64.7 points a game, giving up 53, shooting 45.5% from the field. Knocked down 122 trays this year, 32.4%. From the free throw line, 67.2%. And rebounds 33.6 on the season for Barren County. We'll come back with more of the Zaxby's pregame report. 6.5 minutes away from tip. This is Barren County High Basketball, presented by Don Franklin Auto Glasgow on 103.7 Nash Icon. John Butler. All right, back here at Trojan Gym. We get set for Barren County and Russell County. Take a look at the lineups brought to you by SCRTC. Get things started with SCRTC's fast and reliable internet speeds today. Billy Carson, the head coach of Russell County. Starting Scott Ham, a 6'3 junior, 14 points, 7 rebounds. Briley Hadley is a 6'3 senior, 12.5 points and 6 rebounds a game. Jay Milburn, 6'4 sophomore, averaging just under 10 per game. Ryan Coffey, 5'11 senior, averaging 8.5. And Devontae Grayson, 6'3, 240, a junior, averaging just under 4 points a game for the Lakers. Barren County Trojans under head coach Warren Cunningham in his 12th season. Assistant coaching staff Lee Johnson, Matt Gardner, Jared Browning, and Austin Burge. Jacob Shaw, 6'1", 183, and a senior, averaging 9.2 points a game. Will Bandy, 6'6", 212, a senior. 12 points, 6 rebounds. Aiden Niken, 6'5", 204, sophomore. 16.7 points and 7 rebounds. Tyler Bush, 6 foot 183, senior. 4.2 points, 4.2 rebounds. Caleb Hester, 6 foot 128, senior, averaging 2. And Cody Lane, 5'11", 157, senior, averaging 2.5. Coach Warren Cunningham going to start his 5 seniors tonight instead of his usual starters with Niken and Withrow. But Shaw, Bandy, Bush, Hester, and Lane will be the starters tonight for the Trojans. We'll come back and tip it off with the Farmers RACC Jackie Browning Memorial opening tip-off, and our first quarter of action brought to you by South Central Bank. Small enough to know you, big enough to help. As we're about 2.5 minutes away from tip-off, the Trojans and the Lakers here at Trojan Gym on senior night. And always remember, if you find a vehicle on DonFranklinAuto.com, Don Franklin will then bring that vehicle to Glasgow and let you experience the Don Franklin difference. This is Barren County High Basketball, presented by Don Franklin Auto Glasgow on 103.7 Nash Icon. Back at Trojan Gym here on senior night as we get set for the Trojans and the Russell County Lakers. Listening to our broadcast at 103.7 Nash Icon, WHHT-FM, Cave City, Glasgow, online at 104thescore.com, and on BCHS Live tonight. Let's go to public address announcer Bruce Simmons with tonight's starting lineups.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Barren County High School for tonight's boys basketball. Tonight's game will feature the Russell County Lakers and the Barren County Trojans. Starting lineups tonight for the visitors on the scoreboard. At one guard, number 12, Briley Hadley. At a guard, number 15, Ryan Coffey. At a guard, number 21, Jay Milburn. At a forward, number 34, Devontae Grayson. At the other forward, number 44, Scott Ham. And now for your very own Barren County Trojans. Starting at a guard, a 6'1 senior, number 21, Jacob Shaw. Starting at a guard, a 5'11 senior, number 12, Cody Lane. Starting at a guard, a 6' senior, number 23, Caleb Hester. Starting it up forward, a 6-foot senior, number 35, Tyler Bush. At your other forward, a 6'6 senior, number 20, Will Bandy. The Trojans are coached by assistants Matt Gardner, Lee Johnson, Jared Browning, Austin Burge. Head coach Warren Cunningham. Your officials for tonight's game, Doug Gott, Tony Franklin, and Mike Goodson.
And the officials are sponsored by Scotty's Contracting and Stone, committed to providing all customers the same level of highest quality, no matter the size of the project. Russell County in dark blue uniforms tonight, white letters Russell County, and numbers in red outlined in white. And the Barren County Trojans, home white, burgundy, and gold, numbers and lettering. Barren County across the front of their jerseys. Jay Milburn in the jump circle for Russell County, and it's Tyler Bush for Barren County. And here we go. Going to be controlled by Russell County as they're going to move to the left side as we see it here in the broadcast table. Here's Milburn handing off out there to Coffey. Coffey spinning against Lane. Throws it back out to Milburn. Now Milburn back over down low. Here's Ham. Ham goes out to the corner. They bring it back out now to Coffey. Coffey, here's a lob down to Ham. He puts it up and in off the glass. Russell County on the scoreboard first at 2-0. 30 seconds gone here in the basketball game, as Jacob Shaw will set it up for the Trojans. Coach Warren Cunningham starting his 5 seniors tonight. Bounce pass comes to Bandy, trying to work it down low against Grayson. He'll throw it up short. Offensive rebound by Lane. Throws it back out in the corner to Bandy. Bandy now pulls up with a 15-foot fadeaway shot. No good. Rebound to Milburn for Russell County. Brings it in front court. He'll bounce it over to Ham. Leaves it out there with Hadley, and they go back to the left side now to Coffey. Coffey did not play against the Trojans in the earlier matchup down at South Laurel back on December the 29th. There's a pass going through the hands of Russell County, but they come up with the basketball. Here's Grayson, left of the lane. Dishes it out there to Milburn. He'll go in for the leaner, off the window and in.
Tried to take one, but we didn't really fully commit to taking a charge and jumped over top and scored.
4-0. Russell County. Here's Tyler Bush from the right elbow. Shot no good. Ball tips out. Grabbed by Hester. Back over to Bandy. Trying to go under. Kicks it back out in the corner. Shaw for a 3. No. Another offensive rebound is Tyler Bush. Throws it back behind him. Bandy, left wing. Thought about the 3. Now he's going to give it up to Bush. And now back out to Shaw to set up again. Left side it comes to Lane. Now Lane out top to Hester. Swings it right side over to Shaw. Gets a screen there from Bush. Bush goes to the basket. Puts it up. It's too strong. Bandy gets the offensive board. Going back up against Ham, and he puts it in.
Was that 5 looks at it? We should be able to score out of that many attempts.
4-2. 5:50 to play here in the first quarter. Milburn in the back court as Bush trying to go with the loose ball. Trying to make the steal. Now Milburn. Oh, he walked. Hester forced him to walk there. And goes back to the Trojans with 5:45 to go here in the first. And a 4-2 ball game. The Lakers on top. Shaw with it. Left side with a Bandy. Now Bandy sends it out to Hester. Swings it right side with a Shaw. Now Shaw trying to make a move. Gives it over to Hester in the left corner. And Hester back over to Bandy. He'll pull the trigger from 18. Swish. Bandy with both baskets for the Trojans to tie it up at 4. Ball comes into Ham. Ham's going to bring it up by himself against Bandy. Into the front court. Going to take him one-on-one against Bandy. Puts it up. Hit the side of the backboard. Coming up with it is Tyler Bush for the Trojans. Stops and feeds it off out to Shaw for a 3. Right it down.
It was good defense by Will to get that whole thing started, and Tyler led the break in transition to get us a 3.
Peoples Bank 3 for Jacob Shaw. That's his 42nd of the year. 7-4. Trojans lead it by 3. Here's a jumper, 15-footer left side, coming off the rim for Hadley. Barren County's got it the other way. Here's Shaw, cuts over left, goes inside, flips up the shot, and draws a foul. Foul on 44 is Scott Ham, his first, team's first. So Jacob Shaw going to the charity stripe. 86.5% foul shooter. Free throw, good. 8-4 Trojans. Scoring 8 straight right now. Here's Shaw, second toss, good. 9-4 Barren County. As Cody Lane puts pressure in the backcourt on Coffey. Coffey gets it across the line. Now goes inside, up with a shot, good off the glass.
Still pretty good defense end to end. He made him make it.
9-6, and here's a layup that's good on the other end for Jacob Shaw.
Got it out and went straight to the left side of the rim. No resistance. I don't know what happened.
We got a holding foul on Cody Lane. His first foul on the Trojans.
Looked like Coffey was the one that really pushed off.
Yeah. Now Coffey will bring it in front court for Russell County against Cody Lane. He drives, throws it up, and banked it in.
We're going to go up and down.
Coffey only averages 8.5 points a game. He's got 2 back-to-back field goals. 11-8 Trojans. Here's Bandy, spin move against Grayson, up and under, and he fell to the floor. Grayson comes up with a basketball for Russell County. Up court, here's Ham, driving, spinning, and collides with Shaw. He goes to the deck, and I believe he hit his head on the floor.
Tried to take a charge on that spin move, and I think he actually maybe collided with Tyler Bush on the way down, too, to complicate matters.
11-10, Barren County leads it by 1. Gavin Withrow and Aiden Niken, normal starters for Coach Warren Cunningham, inserted into the lineup here. Here's Withrow out to Niken, top of the key. Right side it goes to Shaw. Bush set a screen for him, dumps it back off the left side over to Niken. Niken wants to make a move into the paint. He'll shoot the jumper. It's good over Grayson.
Yeah, the kid they've got guarding Aiden right now, no way he can hang with him. We need to exploit that matchup.
13-10. Got Gavin Withrow guarding Ryan Coffey now. He's going to drive, throws it up on the run, banked it up, no good. Ball got away from Sean. Grayson puts it in.
Tried to push the ball before we actually secured it.
13-12, Niken driving strong to the bucket, throws it up and in off the glass. And timeout by Billy Carson in Russell County. This will be a 30-second timeout. To take a Peoples Bank timeout with 3:08 to go here in the first quarter. Barren County 15, Russell County 12.
This is a track meet. It's up and down, get the ball out of the rim and go with it. End to end, there's not a whole lot of half-court offense after Russell County used 30 seconds in their first possession to get a bucket. Since then, I don't think anybody's needed more than a 10-second shot clock.
It's been up and down, that's for sure.
We're on pace to score about 100 right now. if you really look at it, just over halfway through the first period, we've already got 15. There's been a lot of quarters we haven't scored 15 this year.
Russell County's basketball as Ham will bring it across. Ham on the right side. He'll throw it out now to the C.J. Von Fumetti, who's in the ball game for Russell County, 5'11 junior. Von Fumetti sends it over to Milburn. Right side of Coffey, and the ball skips off the hand of Ham and out of bounds. 2:48 left here in the first half. Jacob Shaw, left side with a Withrow. Floats it in there to Bandy. Turnaround jump shot is up. It's good. Will Bandy with a 6-point of the quarter. It's 17-12 Trojans. 2:33 left to play here in the first quarter. Von Fumetti, bounce pass right side over to Coffey. Coffey out top to Milburn, takes a three. And Bush trying to apply pressure over the left side to give it to it's Hadley, who had it there for a moment. Hadley got Ham posted down low, can't get it to him. Milburn straight away with a three, bottom. 17-15. Bandy thought about the three, moves in for a 15-foot jumper, knocks it down.
We're really shooting the ball well. Bad thing is Russell County is too.
Yeah. 2 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. Barren County 19, Russell County 15. Von Fumetti, right side over to Milburn, down low. Ham puts it in.
Where's our backside help there? We're fronting the post that we got thrown over top of. Somebody's got to be there to help on the backside.
19-17. Shaw gives to Bandy. He'll pull the trigger for a three. No, it's off high. Offensive rebound by Niken. Whistle and a foul. Put the foul on Milburn, his first, team second. Ryan Shirley, 6'1", 180 sophomore, checks in for Tyler Bush for the Trojans. As as Shaw will lob it out to Bandy. Right side of the circle. Throws it behind him over to Withrow. Withrow reverses back out. Keeps the dribble going. Straight away over to Shaw on the left side. Now Shaw trying to make a move. Goes down the lane. Goes inside. Flips up the shot. No. Bandy pulls it out of the air. Puts it back in.
Maybe should have dished it off to Will to begin with, but Will found a way to get the basketball and score.
10 points for Will Bandy, and it's 21-17. Minute 13 to play in the first. Milburn, here's the lob. Stolen in there by Shaw. He was falling out of bounds in midair. Got rid of it off to Shirley. Shirley throws it behind him to Shaw. Fakes a three. He walked.
Into the Trojan lineup,
Mason Griggs, 6-foot sophomore, checking in the Trojan lineup for Jacob Shaw. 1 minute to play here in the quarter. Barren County 21, Russell County 17. Von Fametti brings it up against Mason Griggs. Now drives it to the left side, gives to Milburn. Milburn straight away out top of the key. They go into Ham. Ham over Bandy, puts it up. It's no good. They're going to call a foul on Will Bandy. His first, team second. Haven't talked about the Barren County student section tonight, Robert. They're in the neon colors tonight.
Easy to see. If the power were to go out tonight, I think we could find all of them. Easy for student accountability.
Yeah. Free throw is good for Ham. He's a 59% foul shooter on the year.
Will's done an excellent job on him. That was pretty much a straight up, even though I guess the official saw him leave the floor and automatically blew his whistle, but he was still straight up against pretty much the same size.
Ham hits both free throws. That's his 6-point. 21-19. A couple of changes in the lineup for Russell County. They bring in Clay Anderson, a 5'11 junior, number 3. Jared Sanders, number 25, a 5'9 senior. As Withrow brings it across for the Trojans.
We got major matchups here.
And here's Bandy inside. Niken puts it up, got it, and a foul.
That was a call from the bench.
Yeah.
Bandy and Niken both had matchup nightmares.
And the foul on Von Fametti, that's his first, team's third. Niken at the line for one.
Von Fametti at 5'11", Niken 6'5". That's an easy play call.
Free throw on the way, no good, it popped out. And rebound off to Russell County. Little pressure here. Von Fametti, 28 seconds to play here in the quarter. Sends it down the left corner, they dump it down to Grayson. And now comes back out around the perimeter. Von Fametti penetrating down the lane, dishes it off in the right corner, 3 in the air, short. Rebound, put back up and in.
You got to get that rebound. We still got 10 seconds to go quick, though.
Sanders getting the bucket. Now Withrow, threw it away, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, driving, shot no good, foul.
Got a charge out of it.
That's an offensive foul.
Mason actually, I've never seen this, but Mason actually left his feet and jumped with the ball handler and still got the charge call.
So it's Barren County's ball with 1.6 remaining. And Ryan Shirley will toss it in. Comes in to Griggs. Desperation shot comes up short. That's the end of the first quarter. A high-scoring first quarter. It's Barren County 23, Russell County 21. We'll be back for the second period after this break. This is Barren County High Basketball presented by Don Franklin Auto Glasgow on 103.7 Nash Icon.
next Tuesday night against Metcalf.
34 for Will Bandy. 63-51. Still 3:12 to go. Here's Coffey into the front court with it for Russell County. Gives it out there to Hadley. Yeah, he walked. No whistle. Von Fumetti hands it off to Coffey. Now Coffey putting down the dribble. Gets it in there to Ham. Ham works against Bush. Goes to the basket. Puts it up. Foul on Tyler Bush. His third, team's 8th. Scott Ham at the charity stripe. 12 points for Ham. And the first shot is no good. Gavin Withrow checking into the Trojan lineup. He'll come in for Cody Lane with 2:52 to play. Ham, one more on the way, and he got that. Anderson checking back into the Russell County lineup. 2:52 left. Barren County 63, Russell County 52.
Gonna stay in this press, try to speed us up, turn it over.
Here's the lob down to Bandy. He feeds it into Niken to the basket, puts it in.
That was awful easy, wasn't it?
Yep.
They definitely got extended out, and we just threw over top of them.
18 for Aiden Niken, and 65-52. Coming down to 2.5 minutes to play in the ball game. As it comes out to Anderson, he'll give it over to Milburn. Milburn sends it out to Von Fumetti. Right side, they go down to the baseline, and that's Sanders. Back out now to Von Fumetti.
Not in any hurry to score.
No. Down 13, 2 minutes to go. Von Fumetti hooks it back. Here's Von Fumetti left side, giving it over to Milburn. Cross-court pass. Anderson, here's a shot on the baseline that's no good. Follow-up no good. Put back in by Ham.
Poor rebound in there. Didn't put a body on anybody, and then almost threw it away.
And we did turn it over, but luckily Shaw was there in the backcourt to pick it up. Shaw. Oh, knocked down. He's coming to the backcourt. Von Fumetti, foul on Withrow.
I don't know what we're doing there. We got a wide open middle we need to throw it to, and we just got careless. They've got it as a still an 11-point game, but you don't want to just start throwing the ball around.
That was the 9th team foul on the Trojans here in the second half. And Von Fumetti at the line. He's 2 for 4 at the stripe. And here's a shot. It's up. It's good. 65-55. And Von Fumetti back at the free throw line for his second charity toss, and it's good. 65-56. Withrow gives it to Shaw. In the middle goes to Niken. Fires it down to Bush underneath the Bandy. Puts it up. Oh, he missed the shot. Rebound to Milburn. Trying to clear it out. Going to get a foul called on Tyler Bush, and that is his 4th, team's 10th. So Russell County in the double bonus with 1:33 to play.
Craziest thing is that was one of Will's easiest shots he'd had all night.
Yeah. That would have gave Bandy his 36th point of the night. Here's Milburn's free throw. No good. Clangs off the front of the rim. Just 72.5% foul shooter. Milburn, second toss on the way, and he got that one. He's got 11. 65-57. Here's Withrow over to Niken. Takes it up the right side behind the back dribble. Almost lost the handle. Reach-in foul that came to trap him. And it's on Sanders. His third. It's only the 5th team foul of the Lakers in the second half.
We can't be going behind the back and all this fancy dribbling when they're trying to come and trap us. We got to be secure with it.
Shaw gets it out to Niken. There's another foul. Well, they wanted to foul him, but the official wouldn't blow the whistle. There's another. Okay, I'll call that one. Von Fumetti, 3rd, team 6th. They had Niken wrapped up. 1:21 to play. Shaw gets it into Niken. Foul there on Sanders. His 4th. Puts the Trojans in the bonus with 1:20 to play. Coffee and Hadley returning to the Laker lineup. Hayden Eichen, 2 of 5 from the foul line tonight. Free throw good. He's got 19. 66-57, Barren County. Glasgow's taken a 28-point lead on Metcalf after 3, 62-34. Niken puts it in the air, got it. 67-57, minute 18 to play. Coffee with the basketball for Russell County. Bonfametti over the left side to Hadley, back to Coffee. Right side it goes to Milburn. Back to Coffee. Left side Hadley. Back out to Coffee. Right side Milburn. Diagonal pass back over the left side. Back out to Coffee. Here's Milburn. We'll fire it up for 3, and he got it.
He's hit, 3 of them now?
3 tonight, 2 in this fourth quarter. And it's a 67-60 ball game. Foul in the back court. It's going to put Shaw at the free throw line for the Trojans for 1 in the bonus. 2 on Jay Milburn.
Our zone has caused them to use a lot more time off the clock, but they've hit a couple of threes, and we just because we haven't matched up and really got after it and challenged closed out shooters.
And the free throw by Shaw, he missed it. Wow. Unusual miss, shooting at 87%. And didn't see what happened there.
They threw it up and we tipped it away and got at the ball.
Okay, and then Shaw's going to go back to the free throw line as he got fouled. 9 fouls on the Lakers in the second half. Foul on 13, that's Bonfametti, his 4th. Stops the clock at 39.6 to play. Barren had a 13-point lead going into the fourth quarter. And here is Shaw's free throw. It's good. Puts him in double figures with 10. 68-60, Barren County. And the bonus shot's good. 69-60, Trojans. And for Russell County, Nathan Lawson, a 5'10 sophomore. And he'll put the ball in play. And here comes Coffee with it, 38 seconds to go. Left side, Hadley. Here's Milburn, back to Coffee. And goes in the middle there to Ham with the right elbow. His jumper, no good. Rebound to Bandy. He's going to be fouled. And it'll be on Scott Ham, his second.
Nope.
No, they put it on
21.
Milburn. 3 on Milburn. And that puts the Trojans in the double bonus. Will Bandy, 34 points tonight. Got a chance to add to that. And he does.
We got a 35-point score. We got a 20-point score and a 10-point. We got didn't leave very many points for anybody else when you just score 70. But
Tyler Bush has the other 4. Bandy clangs off the front of the iron. 70-60, 20 seconds to play. Coffee gives it off to Lawson, and back out it comes to Milburn. Top of the key, 3, swish. Burning it up out there in the fourth quarter. His 3rd 3 of the quarter.
Good thing we had a cushion because we've used all of it up.
12 points for Jay Milburn here in the fourth quarter. 17 for the ball game, which is almost doubled his average. He's averaging 9.8 coming into tonight's game. But
Milburn's not really their best 3-point shooter.
he only had 18 coming in, so that's 22 now for Jay Milburn.
Hadley has 33. He shoots it over 35%, so he's actually their best shooter. But we mentioned Hadley has been non-existent, right? He's got 4 or 5 points.
5 points.
Averages 12.5. We've done a good job on him, and really we've done a good job on Milburn, except we just left him open here the last little bit. So still be a good win. We've had to fight, and it's been an up and down, back and forth. And I think it's kind of like the game that we played them earlier. It never was in doubt, but they kind of did a good job coming back, moving it back and forth, and we should have been up 10, 12, 15. Instead, it was not always that much in the previous game.
14.3 seconds remaining. 70-63, Barren County. Russell County, full court pressure. Lane running the baseline, trying to get it inbounds. He'll throw it out to Bandy. Ooh, almost got away. And now whistle and a foul. And it's on Milburn. That's 4 on Jay Milburn. Putting Will Bandy at the charity stripe. 35 points tonight for the 6'6 senior. Puts it in the air. No good off the front of the rim. 2 in a row like that.
Use a little more legs. He's played a tough game.
Bandy for the second free throw toss. In and out. 9 seconds to go. Here's Coffey driving to the bucket. Puts it up. No. Rebound Cody Lane. 4 seconds to let the clock run out here. And Barren County wins it 70-63 over Russell County tonight. Will Bandy, career high 35 points. That's half of the Trojans' points tonight for Coach Warren Cunningham, as Russell County drops to 11-14 on the year. Barren County improves to 18-8. We'll come back with a CPC Commodities postgame report in a moment. Always remember, if you find a vehicle on DonFranklinAuto.com, Don Franklin will then bring that vehicle to Glasgow, let you experience the Don Franklin difference. This is Barren County High Basketball presented by Don Franklin Auto Glasgow on 103.7 Nash Icon.